Hello, welcome to the Blackhawk Mine area. I came here about 8 months ago and here I am again exploring this area. I did a lot more hiking and had some opportunity to see some great views up here up top. Didn't make it up to the Blackhawk Mine itself, but we did fly a drone up there, which we'll show you about later in the video. But we were able to find two more mines on top of the ones that we found last time and explore the entire mines this time. The first one, this is one that we explored back in February and we stopped, but we came back and decided to explore the rest of the mine here. So I'll just kind of show you a little bit here of what we found. So going back into the mine, this is where we left off last time, so I'll just kind of show you where we are at this point. So we're going to head down a little bit deeper here and see how big this mine is and see where it goes next. As you can see, there were some timbers here. We found a couple of veins. We also found some old mining equipment here and there, some old buckets and a couple metal sheets and things like that. Eventually the mine, it just keeps going straight for a while. It turns left and dead ends, and then it turns right and heads to an opening. And at first we thought it was an exit we could get out at. Turns out it was just a mine shaft about 35 feet. It wasn't too high of a mine shaft, but it did mean it would be perfect to do some rappelling. So that's what we did. We found the top of the mine shaft and we went back out of the mine and decided to rappel down it. So all of us took turns rappelling down the mine, and a really fun find here. From there we headed over a little bit. This is a mine that we found last time as well, but we didn't explore it last time. Decided to head in this time. It goes in about 30 feet, just goes about 5 feet past that bush there, and it breaks off to the right and dead ends as well. This is the new mine that we did find as well. We explored this mine here, and I'll kind of show you around. It had a cool door at the entrance as you saw, and then as we first walked in, it had this little table there. Here's the pipe that I guess that was used to keep circulation going through the mine. But this old table here doesn't look as old as the mine. It was probably built afterwards. It's got a plastic top here, and it looks like people were breaking some rock there at one time. But we went to see how big this mine was, hoping it would be a decent sized mine. It breaks off into three different directions. As you can see, there's one on the left there, one that goes straight, and there's one on the right as well. And as we head through it to the back, the dead end's basically 15 feet back. It could have been bigger at one time. There is kind of a sandy spot that looks like there was a cave in, but it's hard to really tell if that was that or not. So I'll kind of take you back here. Some old mining timbers here. There's probably something like maybe a second level there that they were digging into or something that's since been taken down. So adjusting my camera here, but that over there was a place that we'll explore in just a minute, but we're going to come back here and just get a closer look. But as you can see, there's some dirt coming down from the top here. Once I get around this corner right there, and I can't tell if that's a cave-in or not, but we weren't going to just try to dig to see. Heading back over this way here. This way broke off again. There was a right and a left turn. The left turn really just dead ends like 5 feet over there. It didn't go much further at all, but that right turn goes in a little bit further, so we'll head over there in just a minute. Just dead ends right there. This one kept going, so we followed this one down to the back here, and it literally dead ends right in that little room over there. It gets a little bit harder to walk and to kind of almost crawl through this area, and then at the very back there's a stope right above us, which is pretty cool. And then it just kind of dead ended there in the corner, so not a whole lot to see in this mine. Unfortunately, we were hoping to see more, and just from the time that we spent trying to find these three mines, we were there for quite a bit of time. But our next trip will definitely be to head to the higher level mine. It's probably about an hour hike from where we're at here on this lower area, but definitely worth it. Of course, the drone got up there in probably a minute or two. It wasn't even hard to just travel up here, but this is us heading towards the mine with the drone, and it takes us a minute to get there, but kind of show you the mine entrance here. It does look like it'd be worth heading up there at some point to check it out. There's a road that actually looks like it almost heads straight to it. Not sure the kind of road it is or what shape it is. I know there's a hiking trail as well that seems to head up there that direction, so I'd assume that one probably would take us pretty close to it. There's a decent amount of mine runoff outside the mine, so I'd assume it's probably bigger than the other ones that we found. And this actually has a name as the Blackhawk Mine itself, whereas the other mines that are lower down that we explored don't have any names that we could find online. And they're being as small as they are, I would imagine they don't need one. Online, this mine is known to be a smaller mine, maybe 2 stories is what they said online, and it doesn't, who knows how far in it really goes. We'll have to explore it, but that's the entrance right there. It looks like it's wide open, and looks like a pretty small entrance too, honestly, so we'll see how big it really is. But just right below this rock face right here, and we can kind of see a small groove there that was probably the road at one time. And we just got a couple pictures and took some filming of the area, and this was it. So we'll have to make one more return trip in the future to see if we can explore the main entrance right here, and we'll see how this goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and try to keep more videos updated as more quickly than we have in the past, at least this past year anyway.